I mean, put it in there. It's not a big shit.
That's
It's
what
cool.
we do.
That's cool, man.
Man, welcome,
Dude,
back.
25.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've been fighting these goofy ass colds.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you, it's a shitty year. For
Still
that
a bit
kind of
nasally, but it's the worst is over.
stuff. Well, good. Well, I mean, you had a couple hot toddies last couple days.
Yeah,
You just
trying to
kind of burn
get
it out.
back into it and build the bourbon immune system.
Yeah,
back up.
I love it. So, something we didn't bring up last time, I wanted to share. We celebrated our 2024 on our 24th episode.
No kid.
Yeah,
I didn't
I mean,
realize that.
when I was watching it with my wife, I was like, holy shit, didn't bring that up.
That's
Didn't
rad.
recognize it. Probably because it was the second show of the day, and we were already well on our way.
Yeah, for sure. So today we're going to talk about, this is probably going to be, I don't want to say the last, but probably the last dedicated episode to our Women in Metal.
Yeah,
And
women exclusive, but still, it's been,
Yeah.
dude, it's been a great time.
It's been a women exclusive series. This is episode number 3, and we've got some kick-ass new tunes to listen to, things that, bands that I've discovered but not really like dived into.
Sure.
So should be really fun to check some of these out. And
Yeah.
so while we're doing that, we're going to drink some new stuff.
Yeah.
You had this before? I've never
No.
seen this before.
So, Shenks is made in the 1700s by a Mennonite in Pennsylvania. Then it turned into Bombergers, and then it turned into Michter's.
Oh, I know Michter's.
So Michter's is really popular, and
Yeah.
so in cahoots with the female theme, we have Pam Heilman, who is the Master Distiller Emeritus. Emeritus.
Yeah, like Ghost.
Yeah.
Papa Emeritus.
Yeah, so basically emeritus means keeping the title of. She was the master distiller. She was actually the first master distiller of a Kentucky Distillers Association based company as a female after Prohibition. So that's kind of cool. And then Andrea Wilson is the maturation master for Michter's, and she was the first chairperson for the Kentucky Distillers Association and also an inductee into the Bourbon Hall of Fame.
Rad.
So all women. 91.3 proof. It's sour mash whiskey. It's not bourbon. But sour mash versus sweet mash. Sour mash basically means that your mash from your previous cycle, you bring a little bit of that over into the new mash because it helps maintain and prevent issues with contamination. Back in the day before science became a big element, it helped keep things consistent. So mash is basically water, your grains, and yeast. So sweet mash is brand new every single time. A lot more profile, potential flavor, but it's a little bit more challenging to work with. So really good drink.
What else is a sour mash that we might know about?
Pretty much most bourbons now are going to be sour mash. This one just calls it out.
What's the sweet mash
So
then?
sweet mash, like Wilderness Trail and Peerless, are two of the big ones right now that are saying. But if you look at Peerless, man, Peerless is a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Like its base offerings are pretty pricey. But if you think about that, they have to do more cleaning. They have to do more tinkering to keep that process up. It kind of makes sense, maybe why they're a little bit more expensive.
Let's give it a shot, man.
Yeah, dude. Man, when I tried
Shenks.
this, the first time I tried this, I was unfortunately a little disappointed. But then the second time I've had it, I don't know, it's like got like a sweet tart, maybe Sour Patch Kids mixed with some like woody undertones.
Sweet tart.
It's definitely different.
Yeah.
This I'm learning to love it. Again, the first neck pour, I was like, why did I spend this
it's
money
got a
on
great flavor.
It does.
I don't know if I get the sweet tart vibe. Maybe in the smell more than the taste.
Yeah, but the definitely like Sour Patch Kids underneath. And so when I first ordered this, I was tricked, I think, because I thought I was getting the 2023 bottle, which had rave reviews. And 2024 didn't. This is 2024 bottle, and so when I opened it up and I was like, oh fuck. But try it. That's the worst thing you can do is just you end up using it for like old fashions or something. Because
right.
I will use a $150 bottle of something for a mixed drink if I don't like drinking it straight.
Great.
But
Well, let's go ahead and
Let's
dive into some kick-ass tunes.
Do some metal with some mash.
Now, this is Dean Lamb's wife.
Yeah.
I think her name's Claire.
Okay.
And so we've been talking about listening to some of her band, and it's called Mysterion, and this song is called The Scourge of the Accursed. So let's see what these
stellar name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what's on today's list. Well, that starts off nice.
Starts off well.
Yeah. That's like some grungy deep bass underneath, and that's a nice slide,
nice
too.
Scrape, yeah.
Yeah. I like
it's
it.
Heavy as piss, man. Well, that's one of the cool things I like about about their YouTube channel is they try to riff off each other and learn each other's riffs.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool.
Well, and he said a couple times that she's hard. Some of the stuff she plays is difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, this sounds incredible. It's so funny, like when I listen to some metal that has these, the women that do the rough screaming.
Right.
I'll listen to it around like my kids and my cousin Richie and all that stuff, who's into metal but not like us.
Right.
They don't love the murder.
The screamo.
Yeah. So and they're like, wow, I can't believe this is a woman. You know, and then I'll show them a picture and I'm like, holy crap, she's really pretty too. This is hilarious. Listen to that, dude.
Yeah. Now, female vocals. She plays guitar. Yeah. Is it the rest?
Pretty sure she does. She may do the vocals too.
That's what I mean. I can definitely sounds like you got some female.
No, but I think she might be the singer and guitar player.
Yeah, that's what.
That's insane if she's doing that.
Right.
We'll
that's hard.
that.
And what about the rest of the band? All women?
I think so. I'm not 100%, but we'll
fact check.
We'll fact check.
Gotta love that, man. Retroactive fact checking.
Yeah, I'm excited about this, man. I want to listen to more.
There's a little kitty in that voice for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Double bass.
Killer double bass drum. Yeah, not much talking going on here. We're just listening, folks.
Man. Well, I think it's one thing when you and I come in and we'll, like, one or both of us has already heard the song.
Yeah. I see.
Like,
yeah.
I've never
heard this.
Yeah.
I think I did, look up some Mysterion just for research purposes. Checked out a couple, tracks here and there, but this one was their most listened to song, and it's new off their newest record.
Okay. When did it come out?
It's like an EP. It came out in 2024.
Okay.
So I thought, well, shit, man, if this is the one everybody's listening to, let's go.
Yeah, this has a...
I hear Morbid Angel in there. I mean, I know she's a big Morbid Angel fan. I've watched some of their shows. There's a lot of Cannibal Corpse influence in there.
I was going to say, this is a little bit more death metal than deathcore. They had a breakdown in there, but this is definitely more deathy.
It's just straight death metal.
Right. Yeah.
That deep, throaty bass death metal.
Which I love. Yeah. Chugs.
Big chugs.
Yes,
chug. Man. And true to who I...
Yeah.
To what I
2.5 minutes?
Yep. That was 3 minutes and 6 seconds.
Okay.
Just a brutal beatdown.
Love it.
Love that stuff.
Oh, it's like a round in boxing.
Right.
You get your 3 minutes and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. And so I'm really glad that we got to listen to that, just to check out some Mysterion. So moving on, this is going to be kind of like a other spectrum of metal.
Good.
Sort of like hair metal. And I remember I mentioned it to you, Thunder Mother, to write that down. So I went through and I found this track, and this was actually the track that just kind of popped up.
Okay.
When I'm just listening to some other shit, and it popped up, and that's when I texted you and said, write this down. So just some cool, fun riffs.
Right.
They sound like they're a party.
Okay. Just checking.
Cool riffs, dude.
Nice.
AC/DC vibe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Just a party, like the shit you turn on at a fucking kegger.
Here to drink some beer and kick an ass, and we're almost out of beer.
Yeah, that's it. What's that movie? What's that from? That line?
Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's other movies
there's
that
a
have
Rowdy.
that.
Well, there's a Roddy Piper movie
Okay.
where he says, "I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick some ass, and we're all out of bubblegum."
That's funny. It's also in a Hell Yeah song,
Maybe they're all like pulling from the same influence.
probably. This. Oh, what the hell's the name of that band? Not In This Moment. Hailstorm.
Yeah.
Definitely
can
sounds
see
a lot
it,
like that lead sing. Which is also, man, I do love me some Hailstorm.
Great voice. I mean, it's exactly what you need for just a classic rock style band for this.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see this mixed right into my fucking classic rock, party music. You know what I'm saying?
What did you say the other day? This is a bop?
Yeah, it is a bop, man.
A little bit of, yeah.
4 on the floor. Let's just fucking fist bumper.
Yeah.
Love it. Big open chords.
Uh-huh.
And a sweet little. And that's probably. I assume it's in A. It sounds like it's a. Or if they're down tuned, but they're riding off the A string. Just a classic little riff.
I mean,
you got to get a little sexy in there.
sure. I'm sensing leather pants.
I would say that, or pleather.
Either one.
Very
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah. Probably took some baby powder and
And some
some
pliers.
assistance.
Some pliers to zip things up.
Jumping from the top bunk.
Yet so movable when they're on stage.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, I don't know how they do it. I tried leather pants once. No, I didn't. That was a
That
lie.
just makes my balls sweat thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Sounds
No.
horrible.
Yeah. Ooh,
Classic,
yeah.
Classic lead guitar
Just
work,
move
man.
right into that solo.
A lot of people call these boomer bends and stuff like that now.
Sure.
Well, I mean, it sounds great to me though.
So if the
I
lead
dig
singer
that.
does not play guitar, she's air guitaring the mic stand right now.
Totally.
It's just
Yeah, she's got
moving
one of-
around the.
Maybe she has one of those half mic stands, like Chuck Billy uses.
Right.
And like doing the kick around the stage.
Yeah. Perfect. But dude, this is a banger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm digging.
I haven't heard anything else that they do, but I'm sure it's cool. Gotta have some woes.
Yeah. I checked out their new single the other day, man. Their
Yep,
t-shirt.
The Haunted.
Good stuff, man.
Nothing reinventing the wheel.
No.
It is purely The Haunted,
Yeah.
but it's comforting
good.
and it makes me happy.
Right. Yeah.
I think if they were ever to come close to here, I'd probably go check them out.
Sure.
Isn't that riff, dude? That's a classic, like, you would hear
Yeah.
that on Merciful Fate record or something,
A little
King
King
Diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah, man.
I like it. Dude, good
That was
choice.
a cool track. Man.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it.
What do you guys think? Thunder Mother? Do you already listen to Thunder Mother? If you shouldn't. If
Right.
you don't, maybe you should.
And
All
if
right.
you don't, then maybe you were aborted. Damn.
Cool shirt, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. It was a good show.
All right. So the next one, this is another one I told you about. It was the one I mentioned in an episode where I couldn't think of the name, and it started with a G,
Uh-huh.
but it's called Gappa, and it's female fronted. The rest of the guys in the rest of them are guys.
Dudes.
Rest of the guys in the band are guys. But yeah, so female fronted Gappa, and this song's called Exoskeleton. Kick ass, man. Doomer, stoner.
Very.
Doomer?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, Doom and Grunge had a baby. Sludge.
It's very bass heavy.
Yeah.
Love that. I mean, it's just a couple notes, and then it drops. Killer. She has a unique voice.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we listened to Royal Thunder?
Uh-huh.
How she had that sort of...
Yeah, yeah.
It's like so this is how I discovered this band. I typed in like witchy style because I was into that for a minute. I wanted to hear these witchy
Sure.
style singers,
Yeah.
and they were one of the top ones. And I was
Okay.
like, fuck yeah, that sounds great.
All right. So like she
was
They're-
witching me.
They're
Bewitching.
they're recording studios in Salem.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's probably not true, but it could be.
Yeah, I have no idea. Dude, I just make shit up. I don't.
It might be. Who knows?
Dude, if it actually is, I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah, I'm awesome.
Very unique.
Yeah.
Nothing that else that I listen to comes into my brain. I like that sometimes, to find new music that just sort of gives it its own place. I would reference other bands. I would reference Gobbo whenever I hear other stuff like this.
Oh yeah, that's your baseline for something like that, for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to place her voice. It's unique. It's definitely its own thing. I'd be grasping at straws to try to compare her to someone else.
Now the music in the background, I mean, there's some Black Sabbath in there. There's some High on Fire type of shit, grungy riffs. Obviously, Royal Thunder. Sleep. You know the band Sleep?
Oh yeah. She's got a very smooth voice.
Goes well too, like the blend of the style of music.
Yeah.
But I like where we're at here. We start out really death metal. We're going to hard rock.
Yeah.
And we're hearing this doomer stone music.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it almost has like
flavors.
A down background undertone.
Yeah, a little down in there.
Southern sludge.
Swag.
Is that like a tight staccato pick? What's that?
I don't really know. That sounds like a delay pedal. So like he's just hitting like single notes and they're just ringing back. The Edge did that a lot in U2.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that you listen to in U2 that sounds like a lot of chaos. But he'll just be hitting single notes.
Okay.
Cool build up.
It's going to become a little banger after that.
Killer.
Yeah, I like it.
So lots of flavors of music today. Lots of flavors.
Yeah. How do you think it's opening up?
It is opening up, and obviously I'm getting stone fruit vibes.
Yeah.
It's just where my palate goes. Leather. Probably the most tobacco tasting of the offerings that I've had in a while.
Yeah. Picking that up too.
Almost like if you, whenever you're, getting ready to make yourself a nice blizzy look, and you pour all the tobacco out.
Right.
Just before you refill it.
The refilling is the best part.
Smell. Yeah. So, Gappa.
Interesting stop.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Like,
just a full hard stop, man.
Man,
right there.
that to me sounds like someone who mastered the art of the high school talent show. I don't know. I mean, it's good. It was not overly complex.
No, not at
but
all.
And it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Definitely good sound.
It's a cool thing about music, man.
Oh, man.
It can just be one note.
Right.
And just kick your ass through the whole note.
Right.
I love it. All right, so the last group that we're going to listen to today, maybe you've heard of them. I'm not sure. Cobra Spell? You ever heard of Cobra Spell?
I think you and I've talked about them.
All female.
Okay, good.
Lots of kick-ass. It's funny. Their album is called 666, and this track is called The Devil Inside of Me. Now, you can look at that in two ways. So, you can think about that every way you want. Cobra Spell, guys.
Yeah.
The Devil Inside of Me. So, sort of back to classic rock.
Yeah.
5 again.
Definitely groovy. Like instant jump into like a solo.
Yeah, but it almost has like that Amon Amarth, Viking metal style at the beginning. Now this is just straight classic. Kick your ass with this.
Yeah.
Cool riff. So she does have that sort of Viking style.
Uh-huh.
Very like what do you prophetic, powerful, like power metal style.
Yeah.
Delivery. I like the harmonies. What do you think she's going with? The devil inside?
Yes.
Answer is yes. That was only 16? 666?
I think that's
Oh boy.
kind of chooses a path for you.
Yep. They're cool, man. I've only listened to a couple tracks, but I've never heard this one. I can tell your words are true. Right on.
There's just a lot of things that I'm not gonna say.
Nope. Can't go there.
No, you can.
Oh, you can. We'll just let them do their thing.
Yeah. I'll just sit here and bang my head.
It's a sweet album cover. You see here? You got the 666 and
yeah.
she's like dressed up in chains with a serpent. Check out this album cover.
Oh yeah, you did send that to me. Okay, yeah. I do remember seeing that.
Bizarre. I like them, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's good.
they rock, dude. Let's see, like them and Thunder Mother on a tour together.
Sure.
Hailstorm for like the big name,
Uh-huh. Or In This Moment.
Yep. Do they sound like this? I've never listened really much in this moment.
I like a lot of their stuff, dude. They're a lot darker, for sure. I think their biggest hit was Whore. I mean, maybe she had to
Outlander, so like it would be
really emphasize the H, kind of like Stewie.
Yeah, and you got to get the R roll in there,
Yeah.
For the Scottish.
Whore.
You bloody whore.
Scots.
I've been getting on Tiffany's nerves, man. So my wife, she loves to watch Outlander with me. Like, it's a big thing. It's like our favorite show together.
Isn't that basically softcore porn?
Yeah, I mean, they're screwing pretty much every episode. But, what else could you do back in the 1700s for entertainment? You go outside and you dance around a little bit and you go screw.
Yeah, throw rocks in the river.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they're heavy emphasis on the Scots. So I get in my Scottish accent occasionally.
I mean, totally bugs her, I bet.
It gets on her nerves.
Dude, I think you should buy a kilt and wear it during that show.
I'd love to.
We know what Scots wear underneath their kilt, right?
No, I do.
Shoes and socks.
Yep. It's true. I think that's how it goes. They needed maximum movement, the early Highlanders.
I guess. Well, have you seen some of those, their bar stools that got the little cutout?
Oh. Well, I'll throw one right there.
Yeah. It's nuts. I'll bet some people get testy over it.
It's... See, I was going to talk about the pun where you said it's nuts.
I know.
Then you threw out the testy.
You're welcome.
Puns.
Well, I mean,
wow.
I'd be involved if the devil's inside her.
Yeah?
Throw it out there.
Listen, the devil inside me, Cobra Spell, Miserion, Thunder Mother,
Dude.
Gappa. I think
was
my favorite of that was obviously the Miserion track. So I want to go listen to this one.
Absolutely.
And I hope you do too. Whatever track hit your fancy, let us know. And
did you have a guitar you wanted to show off?
next episode.
Next episode?
Yep.
I'm going to leave you, so now you're going to have to come back.
Come back for the next episode. We're going to check out some cool guitars. All right.
25, man. Metal and
Episode
Mash.
2025, Women in Metal. Awesome. Glad to have you here. See you next year.
Cheers.